swimming in the dark, crashing waves. Nobody alive knows where I am. I'm gonna LA first and then San Fran, 'cause I'm free, so much love to give, waiting for a moment in the sun. Free, there's so much life to live. Wanderlust is where the lucky ones. Miami sunshine with a broken heart. I got nothing left to do here but fall apart. I'm rolling through life like lucky dice. You only live once, but you die twice. When you're free, so much love to give, waiting for a moment in the sun. Free, so much life to live. Wanderlust is where the lucky ones. I wonder where we'll go. Moment in the sun. I wonder where we'll go. Where the lucky ones. Yeah, 'cause we're free. So much love to give, waiting for a moment in the sun. Free, so much life to live. Wanderlust is where the lucky one. 'Cause we're free, so much love to give, waiting for a moment in the sun. Free, so much life to live. Wanderlust is where the lucky one. Oh, wanderlust where the lucky one. Wanderlust where the lucky ones. Can you believe it's right if you don't feel it in your bones? Please don't put out your light. How can I make it on my own? There's so much trouble in the world. Better keep the sunshine in your soul. Only so much trouble two hands can hold. Know it's darkest before the dawn. You better keep the sunshine in your soul. You don't know you've been born until the night the devil walks you home. There's so much trouble in the world. Better keep the sunshine in your soul. There's only so much trouble two hands can hold. Protect us from the dark. Just keep your spark. Yeah, keep the sunshine, sunshine in your soul. Sunshine in your soul. Better keep the sunshine in your soul. Better keep the sunshine in your soul. Better keep the sunshine. California in the rain, night swimming in the dark.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Wherever you're listening from, you're listening to Clear Rose, streaming from the southeast of England. Where else? Well, anywhere. Literally anywhere in the world. I didn't mean to do that. I had to start that one out. I've been thinking so many things. But the first thing I want to say is, I just think like, you just have to be so careful what you're consuming into your vessel in order to keep the right frame of mind. You need to hold a space within your own brain, a frame of reference, a frame. And so what is that frame, or what is it made of, or what are the edges, and what are we looking towards? What are we looking in at? What's in that frame? And how do we help to maintain it and nourish it and feed it and keep it looking in the right direction? So those are the things that I'm thinking of dancing tonight. Thinking of dancing. My back is still a bit sore, but it feels so much better today. I'm really happy about that because that made me so grumpy. Oh my God. Free stream streak. She's building it back up. How high did it get before, Emma? It had gotten quite high before. I do feel a lot brighter today, and I think as well, like sometimes I'm just in a position where this month, like because I didn't have that much work and all of that, it was hard to just go out and do anything, and then our car break in again and all this like faffy stuff that does your head in. And then basically today we got to go out, we went to town, we met up with Gary and had like a meeting about this show that we're putting on. And Lindsay's on a twin-in with Emma on a free stream streak. The weather, of course, we're having the spring equinox as well. So it wasn't today like equal day and equal night or something like that. So really cool, really nice vibe. And it was great to see Gary. It's always just so good to see Gary and to see someone that is like doing what I'm doing, and we're so similar as well as like sort of personality types or whatever. We're so similar. So when I'm listening to him talk, I'm just like, I'm exactly like that. And just really, really lovely. And so excited about the show that we're preparing. And I think we've decided that we are going to stream it as well. So that's quite exciting, because I think when we were talking about it before, we hadn't really talked about that. But now we're thinking we will stream this over to Twitch as well. So exciting. And I might even take like my proper camera. And sorry guys, my hair is, it's honestly, I try, but I didn't really try that hard. And so we might take the camera and the computer and actually do it like that for the first time. And we were like trying to pitch to the venue like, oh, like it's so like you can get a live stream set up if you just do this and this, and like we can come and install it for you. I feel like I want to become like a live stream salesperson or something. The show is going to be in Maidstone. The date is going to be June the 7th, and those are the two bits of information I have for you right now that you can put into your diary. And if you can come, then we're trying to do it slightly earlier so that it's about but it still will be finishing in the evening, because to hire the venue it's just better to do it after 3 o'clock. Wouldn't it be amazing? So it's going to be June, it's going to be nice weather, so if it is a thing of traveling down, that weekend should be quite nice. Plus we made sure it wasn't on a weekend where like the football was happening or something else, so or like Father's Day or whatever. We've tried to keep clear of any kind of big dates going on, so that it's easier for our friends to kind of like travel in. But this won't be the only one that we're going to do, and the live stream will be hopefully top quality as well, so that no one's going to feel like they're missing out if they can't come, because I know what that feels like and it's not very nice. So I want to make sure that you all can be a part of it. Did I say who else is playing yet? I won't announce that yet. I'm going to wait for Gary because I'm trying to follow his lead on things. But we did say today we can say the date. Okay, cool. So we do have a third person as well playing. everything's under wraps so we can like do our proper advert and everything. So we should have that by next week. But we're definite on the date and we've officially booked the place. We have 30 tickets to sell. So the tickets are going to be like, I think they're just like, well, we're going to do it for £10, I think. I mean, that actually cuts it really fine. So if we could do it at £15, it's probably actually better. I need to look at price points and see what people are doing. You do see so many different ticket price points at the moment. You want to make it affordable, but at the same time, you want to be able to like cover the costs of like being able to do it. Literally just being able to do it. So, and like pay for the room and everything else. So yeah, I might suggest to him that we actually make that like £15. Not sure. Howdy, how's it going, King Cobra? How you doing? Oh, what is it? Can I help you with anything you're saying there? What you're trying to share something? But we're going to have a proper advert soon, so we'll be able to put it up and we'll be sharing some like videos and stuff of us all playing. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to be a part of like, this is something that Gary hasn't done before in this way, like putting on, you know, his own sort of like ticketed gig. So it's going to be his first one, which is just incredible because he's like a really amazing musician, singer, artist, like songwriter, like all the things. And the first time that I ever saw him was at my open mic night that I used to run, and I was straight away, I mean, he was so memorable. His performance was so memorable for so many different reasons. And so it's just really great. I love that he's taking this step and I can like share in this moment with him. That's really cool. And I'm hoping to see more of that from the people that I know, from the musicians and artists that I know this year. Just really like want to be with them, support them, go see them, listen to them, watch them, like hold their hands, like whatever it is, like just, you know, it's so inspiring listening to artists at work, like playing their music, talking about it, blah, 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 everything. And I need to remember, because I forget all the time, that I need that input. So when I was saying earlier about the frame of reference and keeping your headspace and your what is this positive mindset? What is the set? What is the frame then? And what things do I need to do to maintain that frame that I have? And that does include many different things, you know, for each person and what their personality type is and how their brain is and the different things. Today, I was so sensitive, right? I knew I was sensitive before I went out, right? Because I was like smells were doing my head in, clothes felt weird. I was just like, I'm sensitive. And so I knew it was going to be more challenging going out. Whereas before, I wouldn't have clocked that in myself. But now I know I'm not always like that. It all depends on what's going on. And then certain days you can just be a bit more like, the world out there, you're just like, oh, what is all that beeping and everything that's going on? Some of it's nice, but some of it's just like, can it not be a different way than this? And it just amazed me. I used to go shopping all the time, and now I'm just like, I just don't enjoy it. I don't like the way anything feels. I was just like, I just want to get out of here. I've changed. I've definitely changed. So I've watched a few really inspiring things online the last few days, and I wanted to share a little bit about that. Like yesterday over on Instagram and then on YouTube was watching Imogen Heap, and she was using these gloves. I think they're called like Miu Miu or something like this. I don't know. Anyway, she was using these gloves, and you can control. You've probably seen them because there's been loads of posts about them online where you can like control the effects and everything. They're super exciting. And it was just really nice to hear the way she was talking as an artist, and she was kind of saying that one of the ways that she thinks the future of music is going to be at least a direction that she now wants to move in is doing this kind of work here, where you're just dipping into sounds and music and experimenting and playing, because I mean that's what you do when you're like looking for a song anyway, but just actually the act of just playing and allowing it to just only exist really in that moment, and it might never exist again, is something so appealing at this present time. And hearing her talk about it after sort of knowing, after like becoming a fan of Marc Rebillet, realizing the feeling I was having inside, like so excited. Oh my God, like he's on live on Sundays, and the live stream works. You get the same excitement as you get for a show, you know, so just these things all adding up to make you feel more and more kind of remember what path you're on. Like to myself, like just remember what path you're on, that everything that I do in here is a part of that work. And even though sometimes in my mind I can be like, oh, I'm just mucking around, or this isn't of value, you don't understand its value, because without even realizing it, I'm doing the work now that some like bigger artists are thinking, yeah, like let's actually divert and go that way and do that. Not that they're as in like that's what they do anyway, right? But I mean making it a visible part of what they're doing. It's a difference. This is work that songwriters and musicians might have be doing, you know, in their studio, just mucking around, and loads of stuff that they don't share. Who was it that was saying that? Was it Michael Jackson who was saying something like, you know, he writes like 100 songs or whatever. He wrote like 100 songs for, you know, each album. Do you know what I mean? So that's the work that's going on all the time, but you might never get to hear those other songs. You know, so it's really inspired me so much. And then also just watched Ren put on a excuse me, because I'm really dry because I'm so excited. Ren put on a show on YouTube, a premiere live stream, where he basically was going to play at he was playing at the Secret Garden party, and they were going to film that gig and then release it, but there was a problem with the audio, so that was really like devastating and hard to overcome. Anyway, they overcame it, and so they had this idea to like curate a sort of gig, and they got some fans in, and they did this gig and filmed it, and it was so cool. It was like, it wasn't very long, but it really immersed you into like what it would like be like to be at one of his shows. Like they're so good at sort of doing these films and everything. It was so amazing, right? I mean, he's just like, the team are so good at what they do, and sort of like doing these little side stories of like what the guys were doing, not in the audience. Do you know what I mean? And like one of them met this toilet wizard. It was so funny, and it was just made you really feel like you was there with your mates. Like, just, you know, it really like so beautiful, like the way it brought you into like you're at the gig, because the funny shit that happens in the toilets at gigs. Do you know what I mean? You know? Oh my God, JJ, hi all. Got told today by work that I need to use all my unused holiday days from the last 4 years to get over the next 3 months off work. Oh my God. You should go, can you go traveling or something? That sounds like a wild opportunity to do something. I'd love to see him live and meet the Renegades. There's literally thousands. Oh, Renegades is such a cool name. There was like 8,000 of us in there. Insane. That's like, it's like loads of people, but at the same time small. Like when Marc Rebillet used to have like that, and then it went up to like bloody millions of people. No, actually 8,000 is loads, because I think he was having like maybe 3,000. I reckon he will get bigger though. I reckon he will. It's really hard to do what he's doing. I think, you know, being unwell as well at the same time. I think that they manage and do really quality stuff when they do it, and it's just not inundated. Oh, right, you've got some projects that need to be finished. Well, that's good then. That's good. He's a ridiculous talent. you can see because so many people that like are commenting on his videos and everything, it's like almost like they were kind of like desperate for an artist like him to come along. Kind of like he's really done that thing where you really feel a gap in the market or whatever. It's like he was really needed. I feel like there's a few of them coming through at the moment. Tash Sultana has some new music coming out as well, so that's exciting. That's really exciting. Projects and a holiday. I love that Emma's saying yes. This is true. This is true. Okay, I'm going to put it out to the chat today. Like, has anyone got a BPM or anyone got like something that they would like to say to sort of inspire the improv in some way? Mate, it's been a long time since we went on holiday, but saying that, I'm trying to plan one at the moment that coincides with a gig down in the West Country. Not sure on the date yet, but I'm trying to book it for July so that we can do like a week's holiday and go and pick up my dad's guitar. All right, my lover. All right, my lover. Kaiser, how's it going? Oh, you should do it, JJ. You should do it. I desperately want to go to Scotland at the moment. Lindsay's in Scotland, and two of my really like close mates from like my whole life type thing have moved to Scotland. So I'm definitely feeling like a trip. And we've been saying it for a while, but honestly, we've had so much to do here. But you do get to a point where you're just like, this is becoming sort of crucial because you need to go and make some memories. You've got to go and do something. That you don't have to go abroad or anything like that, but just god damn, you need to get a change of scene. Do you know what I mean? Check your passport at Lindsay House. Get a fish slapped. Oh, really? Maybe we need a little. We need to coincide it with a trip over. You coming over here, and then we all go on a little road trip. Pick up Emma. In a week or so, a bunch of us friends and family are going on a week-long cruise to the Bahamas. Get in there. Love that. Didn't Croker say he's planned a trip as well, right? I think that's very cool. I haven't worn my glasses in about 3 days or 4 days, and that's a trip. Right, I'm going to leave you guys chatting. So, see if I can get this. Why is this not coming out? I have no idea. Need to go somewhere where you can take dogs. Oh, there's something going on here, but I don't know what. Why won't it let me click it? Something weird's going on. Oh no, there's a window. Oh, what's it say? Whatever. Okay, we're okay now. I was saying that I'm like really sensitive. There's a sound happening right now in my house that's driving me absolutely mental. And I think it might be the washing machine that I've put on. And it's so quiet. Like, there's no way you guys can hear it, but it's driving me mad. So that's why I'm like not able to do what I'm doing. So I think I just have to go quickly and just pause it, okay? Because I can't take it. All I can hear is this like gadunk sound. And it's sort of regular, but not that regular. So it's either my son gaming or the washing machine. And the different thing is the washing machine. So I'm thinking that's what it is. Because the sun gaming, that's usually happening. And I know those sounds, they don't annoy me that way. This one's too regular. Anyway, you don't need to know all of this. Maybe Dragon has heard me. And maybe he's going to go and... Oh, he's going to do it. Phew. I honestly just can't. I just can't. I'm so like overwhelmed at the moment. So anything on my brain is just, oh. We can pause it actually, Ree. So I've just JJ with the bad accent redeem. What one shall I do? That'll take my mind off it. Scottish. Och, hi. Wait, so I can hear some things in my head that I don't want to say. Something like, I can only think, if I think of Billy Connolly, then I can get to it. Did you know that there are 12 different ways of scratching your bum? I can't do your accent. I'll have to think of that. It's funny because depending on like your mood as well, actually like sort of getting to know someone that's Scottish and talking to them fairly regularly, how the accent does change. Like mine changes sometimes if I'm in a bit more of a like mood or something, then you see the broadness of the accent come out, and it's probably like that with everyone. Oh, Lindsay wants an Irish accent. Also, what you're talking about, Irish. Oh God, Ireland. I'm from Ireland. I can't even think of anything. I'll have to get Dragon. He can trigger me off. Dragon. I can still hear that banging sound. What the fuck is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to go find out. Wait, let me just check my messages. It's like a distant firework going off. I'm trying, it's like really, I don't know. I'm just going to see if you can help me do an Irish accent. Sorry, guys. I have so many like aspirations to come in here and just be like, we're going to knock this out of the bag. We're going to be so cool when we go on there tonight, yeah? Game on, innit? Going to go in there. And just not be like too much of a sort of mummy, sort of housewife person. But sometimes it's just the way I am sometimes. Yeah, it's a big firework night. Celebrating spring. You will, you will, you will. You will have a cup of tea. Ireland. You will, you will, you will. You will have a cup of tea. Depending on the subject. Yeah, Emma. Accent changes depending on the subject. Yeah, it's equinox, but I don't think it is that, you know. I think it is, honestly, it's a washing machine, probably. Anika Naziba, hi! I like this little share the love Twitch emote. I've never seen that before. I'm sure I've never seen that before. The little heart. By the time I've asked for help, I may as well just have gone to do it myself. Because I can't even type. My thing is... I just need to sing. Okay, let's just forget this idea for a minute. We're going to go into the looping in a minute. For now, I need to sink down into the music somehow. This one's quite immersive for me. I'm going to go into this one.
It's morning like an hope for just a kitchen at the deep and listen to my heart tell you that it's starting to bleed and all the things you say don't matter to me. To what they say about us, about all the hurt and the pain. If I'm a beggar, maybe I should know. One more, I can call you my own. One more, yeah, one more night before I sleep on my own.
Weather definitely is turning, love that. Chinchilla. Don't think I know chinchilla. Is that the one that is from up north as well? She's amazing. Absolutely. Like, amazing singer. Yeah, she's amazing. I should go and check out some of her own music. Oh, okay. What do you think of her, JJ? And also, do let me know if if there's a song that you would like to hear, like, especially for the new people coming in. I'm going to be doing some looping this evening, but my brain is a little bit scattered. Oh, thanks, Linz. And so, I'm just trying to settle myself down because I've been here for like 50 minutes. For example, the last stream that I did, I played at least sort of like 10 songs by this point. And the difference today is like, I've played one and a bit. It's just like that sometimes. I had every intention to just like do loads of loops. But my brain is so frazzled. Oh my God. Yeah, I think so. Well, I've got the loop on, so I can't hear anything now. Oh, right, I'll have to watch that. I like the Fairy Voice Mother. Have you heard her music? Her album is incredible. I've only given it one listen, but I keep thinking about it and thinking I need to go back and listen to that again. There was so much there, and she has the most incredible voice. She's one of the favorite singers, my favorite singers that I've heard like recently. She's really got such an interesting voice, so I'd recommend that. So, Lolly Wren, yeah. I don't think I've heard that. I'll have to check that out. She is one of the best singers around. She is really something else. really unique, you know what I mean? Whereas you can get sort of a lot of voices that end up sort of like you can't necessarily tell who it is. There's another singer I really like. Her name is something like Grace something. I can't remember her second name. I follow her on Instagram. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to like her music or not, but I think I probably will. But she has got the most ridiculous singing voice as well. Like crazy good, some of the singers that are coming out now, because they've got all this access to like, there's just so much more information out there now about actually how to sing. And it's incredible because they're getting good so young as well. That's a good point. So we were talking a little bit about this today, like so JJ, do you watch quite a lot of reaction videos? Because it's not something that I really have done a lot of. I haven't seen that many reaction videos. And so Gary Lucas has just done one, and he's got like over 3,000 views on it, like, and people were really like lovely, giving him really lovely comments about what he's done and the way he's done it, because he sort of approached it in his way, and I think that's the important thing by the looks of it. But I've seen some of Fairy Voice Mother. I've seen some of her reaction videos because I was quite intrigued at her, you know, her journey and the way she was sort of, because obviously she's a teacher as well. It's different watching the voice teachers. Like I've really enjoyed watching like someone react to listening to Yebba, for example, and watching the vocal coach their reaction when they first hear a song. I suppose it's like that joy of like something that you love so much, and then watching someone, you get to kind of live it again through someone else's reaction, or well, it can be anything, Emma. So I think it's like the sort of thing of like, if you know, if it's something you really, songs, but even I don't know, I think people do it to loads of stuff, like videos or news or whatever it is, but when they do it about songs or videos or albums, I think Gary just did it about Gaga's new album, and he listened through to the whole album and did a reaction about it. And I'd never even, like, personally never even thought of doing one, because I don't even know, like, what would I say? You know, the Charismatic Voice is another great reactor singer. See, it's oh right, okay, I'll have to check them out. I've not heard of them. Let me write that in now, because I'll probably forget otherwise. Still not getting very far, am I? Yeah, that's what Ricochet does, exactly. And he didn't start like doing that, but it just became this thing that exploded on YouTube, didn't it? The reaction videos just became like a just something that everybody was doing, because like we seem to just love watching other people's sort of response to stuff. And I think it is a thing of like community then, that it's like it makes you maybe sharing what they're, or does it give you other insights? Like, what is it that you love about it? I guess it is like Gogglebox. There you go. Thank you, Emma. Now I can understand it, because Gogglebox I love. I really love Goggle. I love that because it's just so funny and relaxing. Oh, it validates your own feelings. Okay. I'm really fascinated, and it's interesting that you've said that today. I'm thinking I might do one because I've never done one before. Let me ask you guys, if I did a reaction video, what do you think would you want to see me react to something? And if you did, what would it be? Because I can do it in here. I can do one right now. I have to change the string title. I think you can't do it on stream because, like Gary said, he had to really edit it. Guys, I'm not getting very far with the music. I'm sorry to the new people coming in. I'm just... Bolhu Sock the band. Prince. Interesting. Why is that, Lindsay? Do you love Prince? A song of our choosing. Maybe we could do like a poll on it. Let's do that. We'll do a poll on it. Should we do it in Discord or on Twitch? because we could do a poll about it, and then because I think it's something that I would have to record off stream, and then because you don't know a lot of Prince songs that I think would blow your mind. Oh, okay, interesting. That would be really cool, because I think that you would know the songs that I would love from Prince. So I've actively listened to probably a few hours worth of Prince now, when we were decorating the front room. So my favourite song by Prince, I think I told you, is I Want to Be Your Lover. That one. Oh, that's my favourite one. I love it so much. That's my jam. I had to like listen to that over and over again, and if I think about it, I'm still gonna feel like, oh, I think I need to go and put that song on right now, because I love how it has the two sections, and once you get into the second half of the song, you don't even remember what song you listened to in the first place, because it takes you like somewhere else. So I really love it for that. I'm intrigued as well. Should we just go and listen now? Does anyone mind? Because actually, I feel a bit like chatty today because I've been out, and even though I just feel I'm in such a scatty kind of weird mood, but also like wanting to like grow and like branch out. If you've got time, even off stream, trust me, and watch Bowl, Ho, or even The Ferry. Okay. Let's go over to the other scene I've got. And then I can open it. I've got Prince in my head now. What happened? You know who else I'm interested in? This I've got to watch later. Rick Beato talking to Willow Smith. I'm really intrigued by her music. I've listened to a little bit and I find her really intriguing. She's got really cool style, I think. What am I looking for again? Bowl. Oh, mixture of cultures. Cool. Bowl who? Oh, not Scotch. Sock. Is it the live session? Is it like a live session? Yeah. $32 million views.
This past year.
All right, I'm nearly there. Let me just turn on the window capture. Yep. This is the waiting music. Wait a second. That's me. Where's the window? Up. I can see it, but I can't see it. It's not visible. That's really weird. I feel like, there's something gone on. Let's just not use that one and create a new one. Okay. Do 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 na 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 na. Okay, I've tried to make that like a small thing, so I'm just gonna go like that, go like that, go like that.
रंग जा अपने ही रंग तू हो जा अपने ही संग तू
I wasn't expecting it to be so amazing, and it was so amazing. That's the best thing I've seen in ages. That was so beautifully produced, the whole thing, wasn't it? I love stuff. It made me start to think of Michael Kiwanuka, a live video of his that's like 10 minutes long. That's quite similar because it's like looks like that, and it's live like that. Then when she started singing, and the thing is that I'm sure with the camera work you didn't see that she was sitting there, right? And then all of a sudden she's there, so it's like special guest, and she is something else. Oh my God, I'm gonna be following her and going to find her music for sure. So her voice is ridiculous. The thing is with the Western scale is so like, it misses out so much more color. The bends and the in-between notes. And also you see her fingers where she's tapping the time. Like Indian musicians are just something else. Like their discipline, the skill that they have, and the way that they learn music is what I'm trying to say, is just unbelievable. There's so much more. And all of those parts, because I went and had some Indian singing lessons when I was doing a book called The Artist's Way. As a treat to myself, I booked some Indian singing lessons, and that's how I met my friend Raj here, who we then collaborated, and we've got a few videos on YouTube. She's an incredible singer, incredible artist, and when she had this voice message from me, from this this white girl, I was like, I'm really interested in Indian singing lessons. Well, I left her a message. She phoned back and she was like, hello. She was like, straight away she was just like, well, can I ask, like, why do you want, like, she probably never had like an English person sort of like come and ask her for lessons at that point. And I was just like, I just really love it, the different movements. And so I've got this notebook with the lessons that I did. I probably had about, I don't know, it wasn't more than 10 lessons. It was a small amount of lessons, but I learned so much because I've never learned classical singing anyway. So then to only learn classical through an Indian route of like, so they have all these different ways of writing the sounds that they're doing with the voice. And so, and each of them have this like a different name as well, obviously, that they're calling them, like not just the notes, but like there's also these really cool videos actually that show this guy that does all the vocal sort of placements and stuff, or the different notes that they're doing, and draws it, and the page moves as he's doing it on this video. He goes up, and it's so cool the way that they show it. I'm not really explaining it that well. Oh yeah, let's do that. I just have to listen to this bit. See that there? That sounds like, just that move where she goes up, it sounds like something that would be like it's auto-tuned, and it's not. That is incredible. love that bit. You see the way it bends at the bottom there? So good. Oh my god, I want to practice this. I would love to. Okay, let's pause it. I'm obsessed with this. Did you say reaction or the this one, yeah?
I love Mondays.
I hurt myself today to see
Oh my gosh. Oh, good night, Emma. Have a good sleep. Oh my gosh, her voice. She has the most amazing tone. There's so much like texture to her voice, and the way she does things, and her vibrato as well is just exquisite. And like obviously as well, like being a vocal coach and everything, there's like so much understanding about the techniques and everything, but what I love about her is you don't hear the technique. You don't hear the technique, you hear the voice, and that's the right way around for me. Like you want to hear the voice, you know. Yeah. It's such a nice production. And I just think as well her own songs are really like really up there basically. She's doing amazing. She has like 15,000 subscribers on there, but she's one of these people that you just think, I really want her to do super well, and I want to see her like, you know, up there with like, you know, like what we're seeing with Ren, and sort of like I don't know who else to compare her to really, even like sort of Lola Young or someone like that. I want to see that for her. I think that she really deserves it. I just think more people would be really happy to hear her music and her voice. You know, I've only recently really discovered her through Gary, because I knew that he had worked with her. So I don't really know like her music that well or anything like that. I just know her through Gary, and then started following her Fairy Voice Mother page, and thought that was like an interesting sort of way to go about it, you know, in terms of hi steamy friend. That was Lolly Wren. I'll put the link there. She's a vocal coach and does she has a channel called the Fairy Voice Mother as well, where she does reaction videos and stuff like that as well. But she does live stream on Twitch as well. She does sometimes. I've never really caught her, maybe once live I've caught her, but she definitely does do that as well. Or she used to. How you doing? I'm not really getting that much music done tonight, but I'm really enjoying having a chat with everyone, to be honest. And should we listen to a Prince tune, Linz? What would you say? What would you suggest? Yeah, that's it. We're just saying she's got a new album out as well, which is really, really beautiful. And well worth going to have a listen to. Yeah. Can you think of one? I think I've heard Diamonds and Pearls. But you know what? You know what I love listening to is Prince in interview. He was so on it. So cool. It's making me love him more. Oh God, When Doves Cry. I love that. It's probably one of my favourite. I know I said I don't really like Prince, but I just felt like I needed to like him more. More than what I did. Because, you know, I could see other people getting super excited and I wasn't getting excited. And I was like, there's something wrong with me and I'm not getting it. And I knew the problem was with me. I have met a few other musicians that have admitted that as well when I've said it, that they felt the same way. I don't know if it's something about, well, one of my musician friends who's also was a grunge sort of person. Maybe it's that. Oh, nothing compares to you as well. Jeez. But let's do Diamonds and Pearls because I'm going, oh, I've already heard that. But have I ever really properly sat down and listened to it? I haven't. That's the truth. Should we do a live one or just a normal video? Kiss. Oh, I've never heard that. I need to hear that immediately. Oh, I bet that's good. Are you surprised? Are you pleased, Lindsay? Yeah, but to be honest, I've never sat down and listened to this. I'm going to get in so much trouble for this stream, but never mind. I've never sat down and listened to this, that's the truth. I've just heard it. The way the lead guitar is as well is just so sick. That's so good. Doesn't seem to have any real structure. It's a bit same throughout. Yeah. Don't really know if it had a middle eight there. It did have something that happened, maybe like an instrumental section. But mainly a verse and the chorus and the sort of ba-da-ba-da-bum. It sort of carries on like a similar sort of vibe in the chorus, and yet the chorus sounds completely different to the verse at the same time. So it's quite clever, because quite often songwriters will do something quite different melodically in the verse to the chorus. Like you'll purposefully make sure that if that's spacey, then that is like more short and percussive or something. Whereas that one's has quite a similar sort of movement in the way the melody is. And I think that's why it sounds like it's kind of same throughout. But there's quite a few different little things that happen that are different, aren't there? Like there's kind of like bits there where he had like a different chord at the end to what it had in the other bits. But it's like it's kind of subtle, like it's only going to happen one time. Do you know what I mean? Like little things that for you to like listen out for. Yeah, I can see why you love it. I do like it, but again, it doesn't leave me with anything that makes me think, oh, I've definitely got to go back and listen to that, if you know what I mean. I don't know why. I wish I could put my finger on what it was. I feel like it's a me problem. I feel like I'm an arsehole for it, honestly. I hate myself for it. I'm ashamed. But it's just like, and why do I always compare him to Stevie Wonder? There's no need to do that. And yet I always do. I'm always like, yeah, but Stevie Wonder. It's like I always do that in my mind. They're so different. They're literally so different. Maybe it's maybe it's something about my childhood or something. I don't know. Like listening to them both. They're so different. But in my mind, I always like end up comparing them for some reason. Like there's only room for Prince or Stevie. I can't have both. You can. I could like them both. But no, it's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Right, should we jump out of here now? Maybe. The thing is though, I haven't done anything, have I? And am I that lazy? I'm just like, oh, we're going to go now. One brother was a huge Prince fan and another MJ, so I was always listening to both. Nice. So mine were listening to sort of, it is 11. I do feel quite tired today. Mine were listening, and I managed to get a walk in as well, so that was good. It's been quite a busy day today. Like Metallica and like Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, stuff like that. So it was quite a lot of sort of rock music, and but then we'd have stuff like Mike Oldfield and Seal and stuff like that in the front room. Yeah, I feel like it's time to go. I think I was really hopeful, but I am a bit sort of tired actually. Oh yeah, we used to listen to a lot of Neil Young as well. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We're going to dip out and take a little raid. I do feel like where I was feeling a bit sort of unmotivated, I feel like today and yesterday, seeing like a couple of really inspiring things online has kind of sorted out my head a bit. Very eclectic. There's no genre I won't listen to. Nice. Yeah, I guess I don't really I'm not like I can definitely listen to like different genres as well, but I feel like sometimes I have to push myself to even listen to music. Sometimes there's times where I don't stop listening to music, and then there's other times where I just don't put it on as much. Lately I've been listening to the radio a little bit more, which has been really cool actually. I've been listening to Radio 6 music, and that's been good. It just depends on what I'm doing, and if I'm like in a big songwriting mood, then sometimes I'm not. I've been working on lyrics, so I've been listening I'll have very specific listening things that I do. Because I've been like primarily like focused on lyrics right now, I'm listening to lots and lots of that kind of songs where it's really, really good lyrics, and just to get your juices going properly. Keep the radio alive. I know, right? So the other person I saw today was a local promoter who was talking about a possible opportunity that would be actually incredible. And so it was fortuitous to bump into them, because basically they'd called me, but I hadn't got the call. And then it was good to bump into him and see him in person. So this could be a really good opportunity if I play it right. And it means that I've got to get my electronic press kit sorted within this weekend. So, and that's something I've basically almost done it. It's all just sitting there in a mess, right? That just needs sorting out and having a decision made about it. And it'll feel really good if I get that done. There's a few things that I want to get done in the next week that will make me feel much better about what I'm doing. Because I think what happens is you can kind of just really neglect yourself within it takes so much self-belief, and it's not a thing of like, oh, I don't believe in myself, but it's just that it takes extra. Honestly, it takes extra to get it all done. And like listening and talking to Gary today, honestly, it made me feel better as well, because it's so hard to try and do it by yourself. It really is. And so sometimes you need an injection of these other things to give you the push, you know. Always find a new rabbit hole to dive into. That's a good point as well. Yeah, I can see that. So I've got to push myself. So I'm going to get the, business cards printed out. I'm going to do my gig list this week. So I'm going to put out my gig list. So all within the next week or two, basically. But I've got to do the electronic press kit first. I'm going to do that on Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going for a really nice like gong bath type situation. So that's also gonna be quite good for me, I think. I've got a lot of stuff to shift out, because there is so much going on in the world, and you do just feel like you're just bombarded with it sometimes, and there's no escape from it. And the thing is with me is that I just need loads of time to think. And I do think maybe that means I'm neurodivergent or whatever it is. I just need a lot of thinking time. Some people don't have a voice in their head when they think. It's like my brain is busy, and it needs a lot of time to think about stuff, and it likes to have something to think about. Have you seen this, Lindsay? Some people don't have a voice in their head when they think. It's just, what? That's what I'm saying. You just can't even imagine it, can you? It's just really weird. I feel like I have several as well, probably. And it's like, what about when you're reading a book? Are you not like kind of hearing different accents and stuff? Or not exactly accents, but you definitely kind of hear a different voice for the characters and stuff, don't you? So weird. Blew my mind. I'll just sit around and fucking start arguing two different accents. I do feel a lot more positive. I feel like I've got a bit of a plan I will go in a minute. I just need to talk a little bit more, okay? Before I'm quiet again. So let me run it through again. This is what I've got to do. Electronic press kit. Even seeing Lolly do a video like that, and like, I'm just like, I don't even think about doing a video. But I could do a video. I could release cover songs. I don't release cover songs. I could. It costs money to do it, but I could do it. It's not that much money. It's like, am I going to do things to propel my career forward, or am I going to sit and wallow, bitch and moan about the state of the industry? I've been so negative the last couple of weeks, and it doesn't get me anywhere, and it makes me feel terrible. So I don't think it's that helpful. And I think I need to stop doing it. I think I need to like definitely do it less, say. You can create your own reality, you know. So I need to really, that's what I'm saying. I started the stream, and this is how I'm going to end the stream. If you've got a mindset and a frame, what is that frame? What are the frame is like a boundary around something. It's a mindset, right? It's set a certain way. That doesn't mean you keep getting it unset again, where you have to reset it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you do have to reset it, but that's what you're resetting it to. And you know why you're doing it, because you worked so hard to get that mindset. Do you know what I mean? I've worked so hard to get the mindset right. And I feel like I've got more work to do, but I'm happy to do it because I want to feel good and confident. Yeah, you have to work on it all the time on different levels. That's it. I think I saw this other thing that was saying that, like, basically, that's it. You just have to accept it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. When you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. Yeah. And you know what? I've been having a bit of a rest this month and a slower time. And I have been having a time where I've said no to things this year. There's a local festival coming up, and they asked me to do it, and I said no. And I'm happy about that. I'm just going to like follow what is right for me, you know, and I'm having a little bit more of a, yet again, not a one where I'm going out there. Last year was a bit more of like, right, let's go out there and do some festivals and stuff. This year is a little bit more insular again whilst I do this album, you know, and get lots of things lined up so that we can do it. We can do it, guys. We can do this, right? We can do this. I do need your help. I do know, other than viewing my stream, which I really appreciate you for, if you do have like ideas for me or suggestions for me that would be good, like, oh, it would be good if you did a video on YouTube about this or something, it would help me to feel like there was a reason, if you know what I mean. So, because sometimes you can just be a bit like with it, honestly, you know. And it does take a team. It is impossible for me to do this alone. It's impossible. I want to just get to the point where I can afford to employ like a video editor. Would be an amazing thing to employ, because if I had a video editor, even from the stuff that I've got on stream and stuff, to sit and just cut that up and put it into like little, you know, short form videos and stuff, would be amazing. I've got a few ideas for YouTube though, so I'm really happy to say that. I've got another plan that I'm not going to tell you about because I want to surprise you with it. But I will be hopefully uploading some nice videos to YouTube soon, because I've had an idea and a little bit more clarity about the direction I want my channel to go in. I feel really, really happy about that. Don't let me forget. I need to write it all down. I haven't written anything down for a few weeks now. I've not been journaling. I've not been writing in my diary. So this is what happens to me, you know. And it can be as simple as there's a lot of stuff going on in my family. You know, a lot of things that I've got to do as a mum and as a wife and, you know, with the house and all of that. So it's like, I'll just bloody forget. Who am I? What am I doing? And that's another thing that's like, it's just the way it is, dude. Right, where are we going to go? Where is love? I don't know that one. Where is the love you said was mine, oh mine, to the end of time? Was it just a lie? Where is the love? Where is the love you said you'd give to me as soon as you were free? Will it ever be enough? You had had a change of heart. You're to tell me so. Don't leave me hanging on to promises. You gotta let me know. Hey. Right, there's 4 of us left in here. Well done to everybody that stuck around for the whole stream, because that was a bit scatty. Wasn't expecting it to be like that. I'm sorry about it. But love you. Thanks so much for being here. And let's just jump straight out. We're going to go over to Jazz Simply Me, who was in here the other day. It's a new follow of mine, so I've never been in there. And let's go. Love you guys. Take care.